Welcome back to CMU Baseball here on the Hart Conference Network. I'm Austin Bolin, broadcasting to you live from the campus of Central Methodist University as we get set for this matchup between the CMU Eagles and the Missouri Baptist Spartans. It should be a pretty good one here this afternoon. Eagles are 9-2, Missouri Baptist 8-3. Sebastian Escobar getting the start here for the Eagles on the mound, throwing to Tanner Sears, who's behind the plate. Joseph Weatherford at first, Valentin Cerna at second, Diego Doreen at third, David Soriano getting the start at short. The outfield, Zeb Weedy at left field, Bobby Nichols in center, and Carlos Negron at right field. Escobar is going to be facing a pretty good Missouri Baptist lineup. Blaine Bessie, Blaine Yarger, and Alex Adams, 1, 2, and 3 for the Spartans. Cole Robinson batting cleanup, followed by Cameron Roll, Jacob Kuneski, and DJ Schmidt. Lucas Lufay and Cesar Soto rounding out the Missouri Baptist lineup as we get underway here this afternoon. It's a warm, sunny, a little windy here, but it's a nice February day overall as we look forward to this matchup. Escobar on the mound for CMU. Eagles a very good offensive team. Let's pull up the pitching numbers as Escobar gets a strike to Bessie. Escobar, 15 innings this season, 3.6 ERA, whip just over 1.1. That's chopped foul on the left side, 0-2. Escobar, 15 innings, 17 strikeouts. He's given up 8 runs, 6 of them earned. He's 3-0 on the season. The kick, the pitch, little inside, taken for a ball. We're here from the CMU invite. Eagles, 9-2 on the year. Missouri Baptist, 8-3. The 1-2 delivering, check swing. The appeal did not go around. Count even at 2 apiece. It'll be Blaine Bessie, Blaine Yarger, and Alex Adams, 1, 2, and 3 for Missouri Baptist. And if anyone gets on, Cole Robinson in the cleanup spot. Swing and a miss. Escobar gets his first K. 1 away. Blaine Yarger batting from the left side, playing center field today for Missouri Baptist. Steps into the box. The pitch on the outside corner gets the strike. Eagles playing straight away infield, straight away outfield. There's a little breeze blowing in right field. Might see a ball carry in that direction. The 0-1. That's outside, taken for a ball. Escobar quickly back on the rubber. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Fouled away. That one off to the left side. Eagles have scored 78 runs in 11 games, as that one's taken for a ball. 2-2. 17 homers for CMU offensively. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Second K for Escobar to start his afternoon. 3.76 ERA for the CMU pitching staff to start the season. And when you have an offense that can score a little under 8 runs a game, that's awfully handy. Liner to left center. That's trouble, and it's off the wall. Adams on his way to second. He's going to get there sliding. 2-out double for Alex Adams as he has the first hit of the ball game, the first contact put in play off Sebastian Escobar. Cole Robinson coming to the plate now. Batting cleanup for Missouri Baptist, playing first base this afternoon. Adams, the shortstop, over at second. Although the Eagles just need one more out. The kick, the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 on Robinson. Cameron Roll on deck. Modest lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Quickly 0-2 on Robinson. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Infielders just going to play for the play at first. Escobar is ready. The 0-2. Taken inside for a ball. 1-2 on Robinson. The 1-2. Maybe a little high there. It's now 2-2. Missouri Baptist has already picked up a win in this invite. Earlier today, in fact. The 2-2. That's strike 3 called. Escobar strikes out the side and strands the runner at second. We go to the bottom of the first. CMU will have Bobby Nichols, Valentin Cerna, and Tanner Sears due up against Missouri Baptist.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Missouri Baptist takes the field. A scoreless top of the first inning for the Spartans. Now they have to try to do the same against a very potent CMU lineup. Missouri Baptist starting pitcher Gregory Ryan on the mound. Pitching to Jacob Kuneski behind the plate. Cole Robinson at first. Cesar Soto at second. Lucas Lufay at third. Alex Adams at short. The outfield has Blaine Bessie in left, Blaine Yarger in center, and Cameron Roll in right. DJ Schmidt is the Missouri Baptist designated hitter. CMU, they're going to send Bobby Nichols, Valentin Cerna, and Tanner Sears, 1, 2, 3 in this CMU lineup. And if anyone gets on, Carlos Negron. Eagles off to a nice start to the season offensively. Nichols, the leadoff man. 36 at-bats, 2 homers, batting .389 with a .477 on base. 7 stolen bases in 11 games so far to start the year. Nichols strolls to the plate, facing Gregory Ryan. Batting from the right side, deep in the box. Here's Nichols. The kick, the pitch. In there for a strike. It'll be Nichols, Cerna, and Sears. Cerna batting .447 on the season. Sears batting .303. Little outside, taken for a ball. The 1-1 to Bobby Nichols. That's outside. Nichols doesn't offer at it. 2-1 on Bobby Nichols. Two-one delivery. Fouled off to the right side. Looks like Nichols trying to keep his hands inside the ball in that one. Just couldn't get the barrel on it. 2-2 on Bobby Nichols. Ryan, ERA over 10 early in this season. 0-1 is his record. He's pitched 10 2/3 innings as that one's taken high and away. Full count on Bobby Nichols. 8 strikeouts in 10 2/3 innings. Opponents are batting .302 against Ryan. Fly ball to right field, foul, and out of play. We'll do it again. That one had the distance, but he couldn't keep it between the two poles. Still full count on Nichols. Ryan trying to put away his first batter. Infielders straight away, outfielders the same. The 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Nichols goes down on strikes. Cerna comes to the plate now. Well, there have been 4 outs between these two teams so far. Everyone has struck out. The only ball put in play was a double off of Adams' bat. A little blooper in a shallow left and caught for the out by Alex Adams. 2 away, here's Tanner Sears. Sears batting .303, slugging .727. He has 3 homers and 15 runs batted in just 11 games. As he takes ball 1. On deck, Carlos Negron, who's off to a very good start to this season. 7 homers, slugging over 1,200. All of that in just 32 at-bats. 2-0 here on Sears. Here's the pitch. 3-0. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless ball game thus far. The 3-0 delivery to Tanner Sears. Popped up. Looks like it's playable unless the wind catches it. And the catch made in foul territory. Cole Robinson puts it away for out number 3. We go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Cameron Roll, Jacob Kunetsky, and DJ Schmidt due up for Missouri Baptist.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
Top of the second inning, Sebastian Escobar getting ready to face the Missouri Baptist lineup. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Spartans. Roll, Kunetsky, and Schmidt. Roll batting from the left side. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, Sebastian Escobar gets the call. The 0-1, ground ball to second. Fielded, glove, throw, out. Roll grounds out to second. That's the first ball. That's the first non-strikeout out for Escobar in the early going. He struck out the side in the first. He did give up a 2-out double to Alex Adams, but that runner was left stranded. Here's Jacob Kuneski. He takes a little inside. Wearing number 7. Doing the catching for Missouri Baptist in this one. On deck, DJ Schmidt, the 1-0. Now 2-0. Kuneski batting .286, .712 OPS. Swing and a miss. Kuneski didn't connect on that offering. No homers, 3 runs batted in. Has a .355 on base. As he takes a strike on the outside corner, 2-2 on Kuneski. One away, here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Escobar. And there's 2 quick outs here. Top of the second inning for CMU. 4 of them coming on the strikeout for Escobar. That'll bring in DJ Schmidt, the designated hitter for Missouri Baptist, batting from the left side as he takes outside for a ball. Lufay on deck if Schmidt can extend the inning. The 1-0 delivery. That one catches the outside corner. That's a strike. 1-1. Schmidt batting .208. .345 on base early on as he takes outside. Four runs batted in, 5 total bases for DJ Schmidt. As he takes another outside strike, 2-2. Two and two count. 2 outs here in the second inning. The kick, the pitch, fouled away. Spoiled a good pitch there from Sebastian Escobar. Escobar back on the rubber, pitching from the windup. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Escobar retires the side in order. It'll be Negron, Weedy, and Durin due up for CMU, bottom of the second inning. 3, 4, and 5 in the CMU, or 4, 5, and 6 due up in the CMU lineup.
Bale takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Carlos Negron, Zeb Weedy, and Diego Durin. 4, 5, and 6 due up in this CMU batting lineup. The Eagles went 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first inning. Nichols struck out. Cerna popped out to short, and Sears popped out in foul territory to first. Negron steps up to the plate, off to a hot start to begin this season. 7 homers, 18 runs batted in just 11 games. Batting .469, .595 on base. Slugging percentage over 1,200. Putting up video game numbers here in about 11 games for CMU. The 1-0, here it comes from Ryan. Fly ball deep to left. That could be trouble. And it is gone. Leadoff homer for Negron. That's his 8th of the season. CMU strikes first. Negron just popped up his 8th homer of the season, 8th in about 12 games. His fantastic start to this season continues, and now here's Zeb Weedy playing left field for CMU. The pitch, taken for a ball. Weedy's batting .206 in the early going. 1 homer, 5 runs batted in. As he grounds that one. Just got a piece of it. It's foul. 1-1. Gregory Ryan tries to rebound after that leadoff homer from Negron. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss in on his hands. Good pitch there from Ryan. This is a CMU lineup that is slugging .540 to start the season. That one taken for a ball. 2-2 on Weedy. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, taken for a ball. Now the count runs full. 1-0 CMU off the home run from Carlos Negron. Full count on Weedy. And that one taken low, base on balls. Well, after the Eagles went down in order in the first inning, the first 2 have reached here for CMU to start the second. Diego Doreen coming in. Doreen batting .300, .417 on base, .400 slugging. He hasn't hit a home run yet, but he has 4 driven in. Squares to bunt here, and he puts it down. First base line, pitcher Ryan jumps on top of it. The flip to first for the out. Successful sac bunt there for Doreen as Weedy goes to second. Now a runner in scoring position here for Peyton Becker, the designated hitter for CMU. Becker batting .250, .500 slugging, 1 homer on the season. 1 away, runner at second. Here's the pitch. That one catches the strike zone, 0-1. Ryan trying to pitch around trouble here. He's already given up 1 run with a runner at second here for CMU. Ryan pitching from the stretch. He is set. The kick, the pitch, fouled away. 0-2 on Becker. On deck, Joseph Weatherford, first baseman for the Eagles. He's off to a slow start to the year, only batting .207. 0-2 on Becker. Here it comes. Ooh, way outside. He might have slipped there on the mound. Looks to be all right, though. Just kind of fell down on the follow-through. Good stop there by the catcher, Kuneski, to prevent that one from going back to the backstop. Otherwise, Weedy would be at third. 1-2 now on Becker. Infield straight away. Outfielder's the same. Ryan, the pitch. Ground ball to third. Gloved, throw, runner's gonna go. Throw down to third, no good. Safe at third is Weedy. But Becker out 5-3. Weatherford comes in, 2 outs. Runner at third, that's Weedy. Weatherford hoping to pick up another run for the Eagles. 2 down here. Gregory throws. Ryan looks like he slipped again. Just kind of his footing on the mound when he follows through. 2 down. 1-0 CMU. They're threatening to score with Weedy at third and a lefty Weatherford at the plate. On deck is David Soriano. Pitch inside. Two 2-0 here on Weatherford. 6 hits and 29 at bats so to start the season. That one's fouled off. Now 2-1. Ryan trying to strand the runner at third. Weedy walked, advanced to second on a sacrifice bunt, and went to third on the ground out from Becker. Here's the 2-1. That one's outside. Now 3-1. On deck, Soriano. And then it'll be the top of the lineup with Bobby Nichols. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. Weatherford gets to first base. Here's David Soriano. Soriano batting .273, 1 homer in 22 at-bats, and a mound visit as Missouri Baptist. Going to check in on Gregory Ryan. He gave up a leadoff homer to Negron, walked Weedy. Doreen bunted for the first out. Becker grounded out to third for the second out. Now Weatherford just walked runners at first and third. Wind blowing hard to right field, it looks like. Soriano strolls up to the plate. Runners at the corners for CMU as they try to squeeze an extra run or two out of this second inning. Gregory Ryan looks to first, looks at third, kicks, pitches, and takes strike one on Soriano. On deck, Bobby Nichols in the top of that CMU lineup. Here's a check to first. Back in safely. That's Weatherford. "16 stolen bases this season for CMU. Ground ball up the middle, gloved by the shortstop, and he'll step on second base for the force out. Nice play there by Alex Adams. And Gregory Ryan gets out of the jam. 1 run on the homer from Negron. We go to the third inning. CMU leads this one 1-0.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that...
The third inning. Lucas LaFay leading off for Missouri Baptist. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Spartans as they find themselves down by 1 early on. LaFay batting .500 on the season. Takes that one outside for a ball. .583 slugging, .625 on base. All of this in just 12 at-bats. Fly ball, foul on the right side. 1-1 on LaFay. LaFay playing third base for Missouri Baptist this afternoon. Facing Sebastian Escobar, who's off to a very good start in this ball game. Nice pitch, taken for a strike. 1-2. 5 Ks through the first 2 innings for Escobar. Ground ball up the middle. Going to be a tough play, and it's through for a base hit. LaFay is aboard with a leadoff single. Diving attempt there from the shortstop Soriano. Just a little under his glove there. It's the second hit for Missouri Baptist. Here's Cesar Soto, second baseman for Missouri Baptist. He's batting .267. .343 slugging. Fly ball right side, slicing foul, and out of play. One homer and 35 at-bats for Soto. .676 OPS. The 0-1 count with a runner at first. Check on the runner. Back in safely. Without a tag, LaFay. Soto at the plate. On deck is Blaine Bessie and the top of that Missouri Baptist lineup as they try to tie the game. Potentially take the lead here. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Fielded nicely there by the catcher, Sears. That keeps LaFay at first base. 1-1 on Soto. Soto batting from the right side. CMU at double play depth. Runner goes. Pitch is fouled off. Might have been the hit and run for Missouri Baptist as Soto looked like he might have chased the outside pitch there. 1-2 on Cesar Soto. One ball, 2 strikes, Soto. Instead, a check on the runner. LaFay back in safely. LaFay not taking a super aggressive lead over there at first base. He got a good jump the last time out. Looks like Escobar just wants to keep him honest over there. Another check on the runner. That one gets away. Weatherford chases it down. LaFay standing up at second base after the throwing error from Escobar. Runner in scoring position now for Soto, still with a 2-strike count. Just the second runner to reach second base for Missouri Baptist. Still nobody out here, top of the third inning. CMU does have a 1-0 lead. The 1-2 on Soto. That one's in the dirt, blocked nicely again by Sears. LaFay has to go back to second. Now 2-2 on Soto. Soto working a pretty good count here. Having a good at-bat. Cesar Soto back in the box. Ready to go. So is Escobar. The kick, the pitch. Fouled away. In on the hands. Pitcher's pitch there. Soto spoiled it. Two and two on the Missouri Baptist second baseman. Tying run at second base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The catcher held on. Escobar with another strikeout. That brings in the top of the lineup with Blaine Bessie. Spartans left fielder Bessie struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Runner at second base, that's Lufay. Bessie in the box. Batting .341 on the season. 4 homers, .614 slugging. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Soriano looks back the runner, throws to first for the out. Lufay has to stay put at second base. Nice play there from David Soriano. 2 away, that brings in Blaine Yarger. Yarger batting .333. .455 on base for the lefty. He struck out his first time up as well. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt again. Sears knocks it down. Lufay has to stay put. As a team, Missouri Baptist bats .306 with a .480 slug. The kick, the pitch, and it hit him. Yarger aboard first base after the hit by pitch. That brings in Alex Adams, who doubled his first time up, was left stranded at second base in the first inning. Tying run at second base, go-ahead run over at first. Escobar. 6 Ks through the first 2 2/3 innings for him, but he's in trouble right now. 2 outs here, top of the third. Pitch, ground ball to second. This could end it. Second. That's the out at second. And Escobar comes away unscathed. We go to the bottom of the third inning. CMU leads this one 1-0.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Gregory Ryan comes back out for his third inning of work. He'll face the top of the CMU lineup, Bobby Nichols, Valentin Cerna, and Tanner Sears. 1, 2, and 3 in this Eagles order. CMU leads this one 1-0 as Nichols takes ball 1. Gregory Ryan gave up a leadoff homer in the top of the second, and that's where we stand right now. The 1-0, ground ball, foul off Nichols. 1-1. Eagles bat .308 as a team, .410 on base, .544 or .540 slugging as Nichols takes a strike. 18 homers and 79 runs in their first 12 games. Very good offensive team. Gregory Ryan did get Nichols, Cerna, and Sears 1, 2, and 3 in order in the first inning, as that one taken for a ball. It was the second inning where Ryan had the most trouble. 2-2 on Nichols. He struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Ooh, nice one there. Strike three called. Nichols out on strikes for the second time today. That time looking. Here's Valentin Cerna. Cerna comes into the box. He popped out to short his first time up and takes that one for a ball. The next, that one just missed. Ball two. Ryan has given up one hit, but has walked a couple. That one's fouled off. Ryan with 2 Ks. 2-1 count here on Cerna. Line drive to short, just under the glove of Adams and into left field. That'll be a hit. It'll either be a hit or an E6, but that one was a tough play for the shortstop. Screaming liner that sunk under his glove, but either way, Cerna is aboard. Sears now at the plate. He popped out to first in foul territory his first time up. Runner at first is Cerna. On deck, Negron. Check on the runner. Back in safely, Cerna. Didn't get off to a very sizable lead there, but they want to look him back regardless. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball foul on the third base line. Sears popped out his first time up. Off to a pretty good start to this year. Another check on the runner. Cerna back in safely. Cerna has 2 stolen bases to begin the year. The 0-1. Nope, another check on the runner. Eagles have only been caught stealing 3 times this season in 19 total attempts. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and it's caught. Cerna has to race back. Here comes the throw, and they'll get the double play at first. Cerna got a little aggressive, and it's an inning-ending double play off the bat of Sears. Cerna gets caught at first. Ryan is through 3. We go to the 4th inning. CMU still leads this one, 1-0.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
Fourth inning coming up. Sebastian Escobar back on the mound. He will face Cole Robinson, Cameron Roll, and Jacob Kuneski. 4-5-6 for Missouri Baptist as they find themselves down by 1. Robinson struck out looking his first time up. And he takes strike one. Robinson batting .400 to begin the season as he takes a ball there. One and one on Robinson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Robinson struck out his first time up. Roll grounded out to second his first time up. And then Kineski, he struck out swinging his first time up. That one just got a piece of it. This one's in trouble in no man's land. The throw to first. Dug in the dirt. Out. Nice play by the CMU infield to get Cole Robinson. That brings in Cameron Roll. He grounded out to second his first time up. As he looks at ball one. Escobar, 6 strikeouts to the first 3 innings, including striking out the side in the first inning. 3-0 now on Roll. Escobar trying to battle back into the count. Here's the 3-0. That one on the outside corner. 3-1. Now on the Missouri Baptist lefty, playing in right field today. Here's the pitch. That's strike 2. Count now runs full. Full count delivery. Escobar looks at strike 3. Another K for Escobar as Roll goes down on strikes. Escobar battled all the way back from a 3-0 count. Gets Roll looking. Here's Kineski. Kineski struck out his first time up. 2 up, 2 down so far here in the 4th inning for Escobar. That one in the dirt. Kineski, 286 coming into today. That one taken for a ball as well. Two 2-0. Escobar dealing here in the 4th inning. Trying to protect a 1-0 lead. Pitch from the windup. That one taken for a ball. It's a 3-0 count. Second straight 3-0 count to start the at-bat. We'll see if Escobar can come back this time. Here's the 3-0. Ball 4. Kineski walks on 4 pitches. And 2-out runner is aboard for Missouri Baptist. That'll bring in DJ Schmidt. Schmidt struck out swinging his first time up as well. He'll try to extend the inning and get Lufay back up. Lufay singled his first time up and was left stranded at second base. Pitching from the stretch, Escobar. Kicks, pitches, that's fouled off. DJ Schmidt batting below the Mendoza line, just over 200. That's fouled off. does have an on-base percentage of .345. He's taken 4 walks in 24 at-bats. The 0-2, here it comes. Outside, called strike 3. Schmidt didn't like the call, but the home plate umpire rung him up. Escobar with a K to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. CMU still on top in this one, 1-0.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Eagles will send Carlos Negron, Zeb Weedy, and Diego Doreen. 4-5-6 due up for the Eagles. They hold a 1-0 lead. Carlos Negron homered to begin the 2nd inning. That's how the Eagles have scored their one and only run. Negron with 8 homers on the year. Facing Gregory Ryan, who's back out for his 4th inning of work. That one chopped foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on Carlos Negron. Fouled away. 0-2. Ryan already ready, pitching from the windup. The kick, the pitch, taken for a ball. Now 1-2 on Negron. Here's the next. Line drive to right field. That one will get down and roll all the way to the wall. Negron digging for second. Sliding in there safely with a double. It was close, a bang-bang play at second base. But Negron is in there with a sliding double. Zeb Weedy now up to bat. He walked and was left stranded at third his first time up. Weedy with a runner in scoring possession. That's Negron squaring to bunt and bunting it foul down the third baseline. 1 strike on Weedy. Ryan trying to pitch out of trouble again. 2 extra base hits off the bat for Negron. He's the runner at second. Squaring to bunt, Weedy gets it down. Only play is to first. There's the out. Negron advances to third. The Eagles execute another sacrifice bunt. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 4th. Diego Doreen, he bunted his first time up. As he tries to bring in the runner at third. Infield plays in for a play at the plate. As Doreen looks at strike 1. Outfielders are straight away. Infielders are shallow. They're playing on the grass. 1 strike count on Doreen. Here's the next. Swinging a foul. Doreen just got a piece of it there. On deck is Peyton Becker. 0-2 on Diego Doreen. Gregory Ryan trying to pitch out of this jam. Here's the pitch. Doreen just got a piece of it. Count stays at 0-2. Missouri Baptist down by 1. Carlos Negron, the runner at third. Here's the 0-2 delivery. That one taken for a ball. Missouri Baptist knows with how Escobar is pitching, runs might be at a premium. 1-2 on Doreen. Here's the pitch. That's fouled. We'll do it again. One ball and 2 strikes on Diego Doreen, the CMU third baseman. Runner at third, that's Carlos Negron, who led off this inning with a double. Here's the pitch. Oh, and near his face there. He had to duck out of the way. It's 2-2. Only 1 out here, bottom of the 4th inning for Gregory Ryan, trying to work around trouble. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball to center. This might be deep enough to score. Catch is made. Throw to the plate is not in time. Sliding in safely, Negron with his second run scored. Sacrifice fly for Doreen. Eagles lead 2-0. Diego Doreen with the sacrifice fly to bring home Carlos Negron. Negron homered his first time up, doubled and scored his second time up. He scored the only 2 runs in this ball game. Here's Peyton Becker with 2 outs. Swinging at the first pitch, chopped foul. Quickly, 1 strike on Becker. On deck, Joseph Weatherford. The 0-1 from Ryan. Way outside. Goes back to the screen. 1-1. Becker grounded out to third his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Missouri Baptist will have Lufay, Soto, and Bessie, 8, 9, and 1 in their lineup to begin the 5th. That one's taken low and away for a ball. Becker trying to extend the inning to Weatherford. Here's the 2-1. That one taken for a ball. 3-1. 2-0 lead for the Eagles. They just scored their second run moments ago. Check swing. He went around. Becker offers at the 3-1. It's now 3-2. 2 outs here. Ryan needs 1 more. Eagles hoping to extend the inning here. Here's the full count delivery. Outside for a ball. Becker is aboard. Looks like another mound visit here. We might have a pitching change. Or do they stick with Gregory Ryan? Two outs. Peyton Becker at first. Joseph Weatherford at the plate. Weatherford walked his first time up. Looks like they're going to stick with Ryan, at least for 1 more at bat. We'll see. Joseph Weatherford walked his first time up. Peyton Becker is at first. CMU with a 2-0 lead. Ryan trying to get through this inning. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Weatherford walked on 5 pitches his first time up. Trying to extend the inning to Soriano. Check on the runner. Back in safely. That's Becker. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. Now 0-2. Oh and 2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 CMU lead. Weatherford at the plate, facing Ryan. Instead of check on the runner, Becker is back in safely. The 0-2. Runner goes. Pitches up and away. Throw down to second. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Becker is caught stealing to end the inning. Well, the leadoff double from Negron comes around to score. CMU leads this one 2-0.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Top of the 5th inning. Missouri Baptist down by 2. It'll be Lucas Lufay, Cesar Soto, and Blaine Bessie. 8-9-1 for the Spartans as they try to dig into this 2-run lead for CMU. Sebastian Escobar still dealing for the Eagles. He's been very good today, only giving up 2 hits as Lufay takes strike 1. Lufay singled his first time up. Was left stranded at second base. Here's the 0-1. A check swing, appeal, he did not go. 1-1. The 1-1 delivery. That one taken for a ball. Now 2-1 on Lufay. Coming into this start, Sebastian Escobar in 3 starts, as that one's popped up behind the plate and foul. Escobar in 3 starts, 3-0, 15 innings, has allowed 10 hits, 6 earned runs, 7 walks, striking out 17 batters, 3.60 ERA. Ground ball to third, bobbled, the throw down to first for the out. Lufay grounds out to third to begin the inning. 1 away here, top of the 5th. Escobar. Gets the first. 10.2 strikeouts per 9 coming into this one. Opponents are batting just 185, as that's a strike to Soto. Escobar, 4 1/3 scoreless. Trying to get through 5. That's in the dirt, taken for a ball. 1-1 on Cesar Soto, who struck out his first time up. Line drive to short, fielded on a hop, throw to first for the out. Nice play there by David Soriano. 2 away, that brings in the top of the lineup, Blaine Bessie. Bessie struck out his first time up, grounded out to short his last time up. He's 0 for 2. Eight strikeouts so far tonight for Escobar, as that's ball 1 to Bessie. Bessie struck out once. One of the eight strikeouts for Escobar. Here's the 1-0. That one taken for a ball. 2-0 now on Bessie, as Missouri Baptist trying to get the tying run at the plate. The 2-0 delivery. Chopped foul left side. The Eagles will have Weatherford, Soriano, and Nichols, 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup for CMU in the bottom of the 5th. That's taken for a ball. It's 3-1 now on Blaine Bessie. Blaine Yarger on deck. Yarger got on base his last time up. Here's the 3-1. Taken for a ball. It's a 2-out walk. That brings in Yarger. Yarger was hit by the pitch his last time up. He struck out his first time up. Bessie draws the walk. Yarger at the plate. Alex Adams on deck, who's stung the ball twice. Yarger looks at ball 1. Escobar having some trouble with the zone here. Top of the 5th inning. Ground ball chopped foul, right side. Escobar does have 7 walks in about 15 innings. Coming into today, not including today's innings pitched, but 1-1 here. That's taken for a strike. Yarger now down 1-2. Alex Adams on deck. He doubled his first time up. Batting in the 3-hole. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Sears hung on. That's a strikeout. And Escobar is through 5. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Eagles on top, 2-0.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
Gregory Ryan back out for his 5th inning of work. He's going to face Joseph Weatherford, David Soriano, and Bobby Nichols in the top of the CMU lineup. And if anyone gets on, Valentin Cerna. 8, 9, and 1 for CMU. Weatherford had a 2-strike count back in the bottom of the 4th inning, but Peyton Becker was caught stealing to end that inning. So here's Weatherford. Squares to bunt, pulls it back. Takes ball 1. Weatherford trying to keep the third baseman honest over there at the hot corner. Weatherford looks at ball 2. That's Lufay over at third base. As soon as he saw Weatherford square up to bunt there, he came crashing in. Caught off guard by that move. Weatherford looks at ball 3. 3-0 on Joseph Weatherford. Weatherford walked his first time up. This is his second plate appearance. 2-0 lead for CMU as Weatherford looks at strike 1. Carlos Negron homered his first time up for the first Eagle run. He doubled and scored on a sacrifice fly from Doreen his last time up. And that's ball 4 on Weatherford. Leadoff walk issued by Ryan, as he might be on a short leash here in this 5th inning, as the top of the lineup approaching here for the Eagles. Looks like a pinch runner coming out for CMU. That's number 9, Nick Tampa. Tampa will pinch run for Weatherford, the first baseman. David Soriano at the plate now. As it looks like there's some activity in the Missouri Baptist bullpen. Runner at first, Tampa. Soriano squares to bunt, gets it down. They're going to throw the ball to second, get the force out there. Soriano is aboard at first on a fielder's choice. That brings in the top of the lineup, Bobby Nichols, who has struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first, struck out looking in the third. Runner at first is David Soriano. Nichols looking to get aboard here. He's got a great speed. And he looks at strike 1. Nichols, 7 steals through the first 11 games. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nichols having a hard time picking up Gregory Ryan's stuff. 0-2 count on Nichols. Trying to avoid striking out for the 3rd time. Runner at first. That's Soriano. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Chopped. Deflected off the glove. Second baseman tries to make a play, but Nichols beats it out. Everyone's safe. It was deflected off Ryan's glove. Otherwise, it would have probably gone to the second baseman, Cesar Soto. Soto couldn't really adjust in time to make a play there as Nichols beats it out. We'll say that's an infield hit off the bat of Nichols. Advancing to second, Soriano. Nichols finally aboard. Great speed over there at first base. Here's Valentin Cerna. Runners at first and second. Only 1 out. Here's a pitch. Ryan gets strike 1. Runners at first and second, and the ball hasn't left the infield this inning. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to right, and that's down for a hit. The runners had to hold up, see if that one would get caught. Everyone advances a base. Now the bases are full as Cerna is aboard with a single. Soriano at third, Nichols at second, Cerna now at first, and here's Tanner Sears. He popped out in foul territory to first base. His first time up, lined out to left his last time up. And it looks like Ryan, his day might be through. Another mound visit. We'll see if they go to the bullpen here. Ryan is responsible for runners at first, second, and third. He's given up 2 runs in 4 1/3 innings. We'll see if they make the switch here. Dangerous part of the order for CMU coming up here. Sears at the plate, Carlos Negron on deck, Zeb Weedy in the hole. All of those guys have been on base and have been keeping the line moving. It's the third mound visit for Missouri Baptist. And it looks like they are pointing to the bullpen. They're going to go call to the bullpen. Gregory Ryan's day is through. He's on the hook for all three CMU base runners. He's given up 2 runs so far in 4 1/3 innings, but he is responsible and on the hook for Soriano at third, Nichols at second, and Cerna over at first.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Brady Steffen warming up for Missouri Baptist out of the bullpen. Gregory Ryan went 4 1/3. Gave up 2 runs to this point. However, he is still on the hook for all 3 CMU base runners as the bases are loaded. Ryan recorded 2 strikeouts in his 4 1/3. Gave up 4 hits. Brady Steffen comes in on relief. Steffen has an ERA just under 5, 4.91 to be exact. He has 3 appearances, all from relief. 1 win on the season, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, 7 walks issued. Opponents are batting just 160 against Steffen. I guess that's what Missouri Baptist wants here. They want the strikeout. 1 away. Here's Tanner Sears at the plate. Bases are loaded. Missouri CMU trying to put up a crooked number in this one and pull away here. First pitch taken for a ball. 7 walks issued in a 7 1/3 innings for Brady Steffen. Here's the 1-0. That's taken for a ball. The last thing Missouri Baptist wants to do here is walk in a run. 2-0 on Tanner Sears, a dangerous hitter on deck. You'd like to face him with 2 outs. Two and 0. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. Throw to the plate. Out there. No throw back to first. They get the force at home, and that saves a run. Two away, that brings in Carlos Negron. He homered his first time up, doubled and scored his last time up. 2 extra base hits in the ball game, a homer and a double. And he has the bases loaded and a prime opportunity for Central Methodist here. Steffen trying to get out of the jam. Bases remain loaded. Here's the pitch. Off speed, breaking ball taken for a strike. 0-1 on Negron. Runner at third is Nichols. Runner at second is Cerna. Runner at first is Sears. The 0-1 delivery on its way from Brady Steffen. That one taken for a ball. Very pivotal at bat in this game. If Missouri Baptist can get through this jam unscathed, then they'll at least give their offense a chance. But if Negron gets another extra base hit, you might see 3 runs score, and suddenly then it's a 5-0 game. 1-1. Here's the pitch. That one's taken for a ball. 2-1 now. It probably also wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to pitch around Carlos Negron, who looks locked in at the plate. Even if it's bases loaded, might get the Barry Bonds treatment and walk a dangerous hitter just to force in a run to mitigate the damage he could do. Line drive up the middle, that's a base hit. 1 run will score, here comes another. No, they're going to hold him up at third. Good relay throw from center field. But a line drive single up the middle for Negron. It's 3-0 CMU. Nichols scores from third. Everyone else advances a base. Bases remain loaded. Negron at first. Sears at second. Cerna at third. Here's Zeb Weedy. He walked his first time up. Bunted his last time up. Here he bats with the bases loaded. That one taken high. Little chin music from Steffen. That run that just scored was charged to Gregory Ryan. He's still responsible for Cerna at third and Sears at second. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Weedy. Fly ball left center field. It's trouble and it's down for a hit. 1 run will score. Here comes another. 2 runs single off the bat of Weedy. Little flare shot in no man's land, and Eagles lead this one 5-0. Negron gets to second base as Weedy standing on first base. Both of those runs charged to Ryan. He's now given up 5, and he is officially off the hook. Both runners now belong to Steffen. Durin at the plate now. Takes a ball. CMU has put up a crooked number here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 5-0. Diego Durin. Fouled away. He bunted his first time up, had a sacrifice fly his last time up. No at-bats officially, but he does have an RBI. Final line on Gregory Ryan, 4 1/3 innings, 5 runs allowed, 4 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. 1-1 here on Durin. Foul ball down the right field line, out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second, 5-0 lead here for CMU as Brady Steffen tries to end the bottom of the 5th inning here. Diego Durin at the plate, looking to keep the line a-moving. That one's outside. It goes back to the backstop. Both runners advance on the wild pitch. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Durin. A single might score 2. And both of these runs would be charged to Stefan. Durin. 2 outs, 2-2 count. Bottom of the 5th inning. Stefan is set. Kicks, pitches, fly ball right side, out of play. We'll do it again. The runner at second, that's Weedy. Runner at third is Negron. 2-2 count. Durin. That one's in the dirt. It scoots away. 1 runner coming home. The throw down to third off the line. 1 run scores. That's Negron on the wild pitch. 2 wild pitches for Stefan. It leads to a run scoring. It's now 6-0 CMU with Weedy advancing to third. 3-2 now on the CMU third baseman. Diego Durin. 4 runs scored so far here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-0 CMU. Here's the full count delivery. Ground ball to third. Up, over, no good. Oh, not able to pick it out of the dirt. Durin in there safely. Runner stayed put at third. That's Weedy. But Missouri Baptist not able to get out of the jam. Lucas Lefay threw it on a hop to his first baseman, Robinson, but Robinson couldn't pick it out of the dirt. That'll be in throwing error as Durin is aboard. Becker at the plate now, takes inside. With this at bat, CMU has officially batted around. They started with Weatherford, and now Weatherford's on deck. Becker at the plate. 1-0 count. That one in there for a strike. One and one on Becker, who is 0 for 1. He grounded out to third his first time up, walked and was caught stealing in the 4th. Runners at the corners now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. One and two now on Peyton Becker, the designated hitter for CMU. Eagles looking for win number 10 on the season. Enjoying a 6-0 lead. Pitch, fly ball, right side. That one's slicing foul and out of play. Count remains at 1-2. Weedy, the runner at third. Durin, the runner at first. 1-2 here on Becker. Stefan trying to get out of this one. That one taken outside for a ball. Stefan thought he had strike 3. Two and two now on Becker. Runner goes, they step off, no one's covering second. Easy stolen base there for Diego Durin. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Becker. If he can get on base with a single, he might be able to pick up 2 runs batted in. 2-2 count. Stefan is set from the stretch. Kicks, pitches, ball outside. Full count. Stefan has been pounding that outside half of the plate, trying to pick up a Strike 3 on Becker, but the home plate umpire not giving it to him. 3-2 on Becker. Joseph Weatherford on deck. Weatherford led off this inning with a walk. Full count. Here's the pitch. High for a strike. Bases are loaded again. Becker walks. Bases are loaded for Joseph Weatherford. Eagles have batted around. Feels like when the Eagles led off this inning, there was still more daylight. Sun beginning to set here as the lights have come on here at CMU. Weatherford up for his second plate appearance in the bottom of the fifth inning. Bases are loaded this time as he looks to get his first hit. He's walked twice. Infielders are deep, outfielders the same. The pitch, swing and a miss. We mentioned when Stefan was warming up, he did have a bit of a walk problem. Just about a walk per inning. He does have the swing and miss stuff, but it doesn't always help when you give so many free passes. 0-1 here on Weatherford. Stefan, the pitch, inside. 1-1 on Weatherford. Four runs have crossed the plate here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Eagles leading this one by 6. And they're looking to do more. Bases are loaded. 1-1 count here on Weatherford. Soriano on deck. The 1-1 delivery. Here it is. Line drive. Center field. That one caught. That'll end the inning. 4 runs cross the plate for the Eagles. They lead this one 6-0.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Top of the 6th inning. Missouri Baptist finds themselves down by 6. Sebastian Escobar still on the mound for CMU. Line drive, base hit up the middle. That's into center field for a base hit off the back of Alex Adams. He's aboard with his second hit of the day. It'll be Adams, Robinson, and Roll. 3-4-5 for Missouri Baptist as they try to get anything going they can on Escobar, who's been very good today. Leadoff single for Adams. Here's Cole Robinson. Robinson struck out looking his first time up as he takes a ball there. Grounded out to third his last time up. CMU put up a crooked number. Bottom of the 5th inning, they scored 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 3 left on. Bunch of walks in there as well. That's taken outside for a ball. Escobar pitching with a lead here. Through 5 innings, only allowed 3 hits. Struck out, I think, 9. Line drive, base hit to left field. The first 2 have reached for Missouri Baptist. As Robinson picks up his first hit of the day. That brings in Cameron Roll. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to second his first time up. Struck out looking his last time out. Runners at first and second for the Spartans here as they try to keep the chain moving. Kineski on deck for Missouri Baptist. Wonder if we'll see any small ball from the Spartans or if they're just going to swing away. That's fouled straight back, and I guess there's the answer. Roll, hacking all the way. Swings and fouls it off for strike one. Escobar, 5 scoreless to begin this one. That's ball 2, or that's ball 1 to Roll. 1-1. First 2 have reached on singles. Infield at double play depth. Eagles lead this one 6-0. They put up a crooked number in the 5th inning. 4 runs cross the plate. That's strike 1. That's strike 2 on Roll. 1-2. Kineski on deck. Schmidt in the hole. Schmidt has struck out twice. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. High and away, taken for a ball. Two and two on the Missouri Baptist right fielder. That's outside. Ball 3. The count is full. There is someone warming up in the CMU bullpen. Escobar might be almost done. Swing and a miss. Sears hung on for the strikeout. Roll is out on strikes for the second time tonight. Number 26, Larry Riddle Jr., warming up in the bullpen for CMU as Kineski comes to the plate. That's in the dirt, gets away, both runners advance. Two runners in scoring position here for Missouri Baptist, threatening to score on Sebastian Escobar, who's been excellent today. Couple singles to start this one. Strikeout from Roll. Now runners at second and third for Jacob Kineski, who struck out his first time up, walked his second time up. And there's a strike. 1-1 on the Missouri Baptist catcher. Here's the pitch. That one taken for a ball. Runner at third, that's Adams. Runner at second is Robinson. 2-1. Kineski at the plate. Here's the delivery. Outside after the plate. Ball 3. 3-1. Larry Riddle still working in that CMU bullpen. Here's a 3-1 from Escobar. That's taken for a strike. We got a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Top of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. Escobar comes back to get him. Kineski out on strikes. 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. That brings in DJ Schmidt. Runners still at second and third. Schmidt has struck out his both times at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Lucas Lefay on deck. He's 1 for 2. That gets away. Scoots away from Sears. Sears not able to get it in time. 1 run scores. Missouri Baptist on the board as both runners advance. 1 run scores. 1 runner advances to third on that one. Robinson now standing at third base. Schmidt at the plate. 1-0 count on Schmidt. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Six to 1 CMU. Missouri Baptist threatening for one more run. They have a runner at third. Schmidt trying to put the ball in play for the first time tonight against this tough righty. That's taken outside for a ball. 2-1 on Schmidt. Looks like Larry Riddle Jr. is done warming up in the pen. Ground ball to second. This might end the inning. Throw to first for the out. Missouri Baptist gets a run across, but that's all they're able to muster. It's 6-1 CMU heading into the bottom of the sixth inning. Well, Missouri Baptist goes back to its bullpen for the bottom of the sixth inning. Spencer Smith, number 35, comes into the game. He hasn't allowed a run in 2 2/3 innings pitched. However, in those 2 2/3, he's given up 7 walks, struck out 1 batter, and allowed 4 unearned runs. Also 2 wild pitches and 1 balk for Smith as he looks to face 9, 1, and 2 in the CMU lineup. It'll be David Soriano, Bobby Nichols, and Valentin Cerna. Stephens Knight is through. He gave up 1 run, 2 2/3 of an inning, as he cleaned up the bottom of the 5th inning for Gregory Ryan. Smith facing Soriano. Soriano takes strike 1. Soriano has grounded into 2 fielders' choices. He was stranded at third during the 5th inning, looking for his first hit. 1-1. Here's the pitch from Smith. That one taken outside for a ball. CMU 6-1 lead. Maybe trying to get a couple more insurance runs heading into the 7th and final inning. That one's taken for a ball. It's 3-1 on Soriano. Sebastian Escobar through 6 innings, struck out 11, 4 hits, 2 walks, 1 run allowed. He's been excellent as Soriano takes ball 4 outside. Smith, I mentioned, 2 2/3 innings, 7 walks. He's made 2 appearances, walking 7 in those 2 appearances. Leadoff man aboard, Soriano at first. Here's Bobby Nichols, who singled his last time up. He went around to score. He's 1 for 3. Top of the CMU lineup, very potent. Nichols, Cerna, Sears, Negron, the top 4. Tough ask for Spencer Smith out of the bullpen. That's taken for a ball. Brady Steffen allowed 1 run, gave up a couple hits, walked 1. Coming on in relief of Gregory Ryan. No strikeouts. As the catcher, got a mound visit here for Smith. Behind in the count on Nichols. Very hard part of the order coming up for CMU. Cerna has had a good day, a couple of hits for him. Tanner Sears has hit the ball hard a couple times. Negron, of course, is 3 for 3, a triple away from the cycle. He homered his first time up, doubled and scored his second time up, and walked and scored his last time up.
Bale takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
2-0 count here on Bobby Nichols. Spencer Smith, after the leadoff walk, trying to rebound here. The pitch in there for a strike. Smith coming on in relief of Brady Steffen. Gets the second strike. 2-2 now on Nichols. Nichols 1 for 3. Struck out his first 2 times out, but singled and scored in his last at-bat. Here's the 2-2. That's outside. 3-2 now. Cerna on deck. Full count. Here it comes. Little squibbler past the bag at first. Into shallow right. Nichols beats it out for the base hit. Soriano advances to second. That's where he stops. And Nichols is aboard at first base, his second base hit. That brings in Valentin Cerna. 2 on, nobody out. Smith, leadoff walk and a shallow single. Throws ball 1 to Cerna. On deck, Tanner Sears. Cerna popped out to short his first time up, singled his second time up, and then singled and scored in the 5th inning. 2 for 3. That's outside. 2-0. Another mound visit. It looks like another call to the bullpen. Missouri Baptist yanks Smith after a leadoff walk and a single and a 2-0 count on Cerna. Smith is going to take a seat. Did not record an out. Gave up a walk. Gave up a single as Missouri Baptist goes back to its bullpen. Missouri Baptist goes back to its bullpen. Will Castle, wearing number 24, comes into the game. 2 runners on base for CMU. Soriano at second base, Nichols at first base. Both of those runners will be charged to Spencer Smith if they come around to score. Tanner Sears, or check that, Valentin Cerna has a 2-0 count. Sears is on deck. Castle comes on in relief of Spencer Smith. Castle has an 8.31 ERA, whip at 3. 2 appearances, 4 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 11 hits, 8 runs, 4 earned, struck out 3 and walked 2. Opponents are batting .440 against this lefty. He also has 1 hit by pitch, 1 wild pitch, as he looks to clean up the 6th inning here. At the plate, Valentin Cerna. 2-0 count on Cerna. The pitch. Inside, ball 3. .30 on Cerna. Tanner Sears on deck. Way outside, ball 4. Cerna is aboard with a walk. Bases are loaded. That'll bring up Tanner Sears. Sears popped out to first, lined out to left, and grounded into a fielder's choice in the 5th inning. Bases are loaded, still nobody out here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Eagles already lead this one 6-1. Looking to explode here in the bottom of the 6th. That's taken outside for a ball. 1-0 count on Tanner Sears. Carlos Negron on deck. .1-0, swing and a miss. Sears, healthy cut there, came up empty, 1-1. Castle is the 4th pitcher to pitch for Missouri Baptist in this one. Gregory Ryan went 4 1/3. Brady Steffen went 2 1/3. Spencer Smith started this inning but was unable to record an out, as that's taken for a ball. Negron is 3 for 3 tonight on deck. Homered, doubled, and singled, scored all 3 times. At the plate, Sears, 2-1 count, looking for his first hit of the day. The kick, the pitch, taken for a ball. 3-1 on Sears. Castle is ready. Here's the 3-1. That's taken for a ball. Missouri Baptist walks in a run. That run will be charged to Spencer Smith. And that brings in Negron. Carlos Negron's had a nice day at the plate. Seven to 1, CMU with the lead. The CMU right fielder at the plate. Favorable matchup here against the lefty as he takes a ball. Runner at third is Nichols. Runner at second, Cerna. Runner at first, Sears. Bases remain loaded. The 1-0. Outside, just missed. Two and 0 count on the dangerous CMU righty. Here's the pitch. That's up and away, taken for a ball, 3-0. Zeb Weedy on deck. 3-0, Castle might just be pitching around a very dangerous hitter. Still no outs recorded here, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the 3-0. Fouled straight back. Negron had the green light on 3-0. Three and one. Castle trying to battle his way back. Still behind in the count, 3-1. Carlos might have the green light here. He does. Swinging a foul off to the right side. Count runs full. Castle has battled his way back. Full count. Nobody out. Bases remain full. Eagles looking to score. 7-1, they lead. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to right center. This one's trouble. And it's dropped on the warning track. 1 run scores. Everyone has to hold up at the bag because that looked like a kind of a routine warning track fly ball, but it was dropped by the right fielder, Roll. Everyone advances a base and 1 run scores on the E9. Two runs have crossed the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Weedy at the plate now. Bases still full. Negron didn't miss it by much. Hit it to one of the deeper parts of the ballpark, opposite field, and just narrowly missed one on the warning track. 8-1 CMU. Castle still dealing. Both of those runs being charged to Smith. As Weedy takes another ball. I believe Smith, his final line, 1 walk, 1 hit, 2 runs given up, no outs recorded. Now all the base runners belong to Castle. That's fouled away off to the right. Eagles trying to put up another crooked number, give a little cushion for their bullpen to close this one out. New arm warming up in the CMU bullpen. But first, we got to get through this half inning. Fly ball to right center. This one could be trouble. And it's tracked down and caught. All the runners. Or was it caught? I don't believe it. Yes, it was caught. All the runners tag. 1 run scores. It's now 9-1. Sears goes to third, with Negron staying at first. That'll bring in Durin as he takes high for a ball. One away, bottom of the 6th inning, CMU. Another run crosses the plate. Healthy lead for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Castle, runners at the corners, pitches outside. Runner at first is Carlos Negron. Runner at third, I think, is a pinch runner, but it's supposed to be Sears. Looks like Trey Vorwald. Pick off to first. Back in safely is Carlos Negron. 2-1 here on Diego Durin. Bunted his first time out. Sacrifice fly his second time. Reached on an error his last time out. Ground ball to short. Through. And into left center. 1 run scores. And they can't get the runner at second. Runners now at first and second as CMU starting to pour it on here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Still just 1 out. Durin aboard at first. That ball snuck just under the shortstop's glove there. Hit hard. That could have been a double play ball. Runners at first and second. Another run just scored. Eagles with a nice lead. That one taken for a ball. Here's Peyton Becker. On deck, Joseph Weatherford. Castle trying to get out of the jam. Still only 1 out here, bottom of the 6th inning. There's a strike. Becker. The 1-1. Now 1-2. Becker has grounded out to third and walked twice. He was caught stealing back in the 4th inning. 10-1, CMU with the lead. Eagles have scored 4 more runs in this half inning. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Little chopper, only play is at first. Works as kind of a swinging bunt, and they get Becker at first. Both runners advance, courtesy of Becker. Runners now at second and third with 2 outs. That brings in Joseph Weatherford as Missouri Baptist tries to minimize the damage. Weatherford walked his first time up, walked his second time up, and flew out to center his last time out. 0 for 1 officially. The pitch on the outside half of the plate, called a strike. On deck, David Soriano, who led off this inning with a leadoff walk. The next, inside, taken for a ball. Weatherford, a switch hitter, batting from the right side now against the lefty in Will Castle. Has a 1-1 count. That one hit him. Castle slipped on the mound, definitely not intentional there. Hit by pitch on Weatherford, and the bases once again are loaded. David Soriano is the scheduled hitter, but we might have a substitution into the game. Eagles lead 10-1. Bases are full. And number 3, Trey Vorwald. Trey Vorwald batting in place of David Soriano. Getting the pinch hit at bat here. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Castle at the plate. That's in there for a strike. Eagles have a 9-run lead. Forwald at the plate, facing Castle. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Soriano walked to lead off this inning, went around to score. Eagles have batted around once again and have scored 4 more runs, and they're not done yet. They have another crack at it here. Castle ahead in the count, 0-2. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Castle ends it with a K. We go to the 7th. Eagles lead this one 10-1.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and
Eagles go to their bullpen here in the 7th inning. Marcus Pritchard on the mound to close things out. Pritchard, 5 innings pitched, 3 appearances. He has 1 loss and 1 save. He's given up 7 hits, 4 earned runs, but he struck out 7 over 5 innings. ERA at 7.20 as he tries to close things out for CMU. Eagles looking for win number 10 on the season. Missouri Baptist, unless they make a miraculous comeback, will fall to 8-4. Eagles will be back in action on Sunday for a doubleheader, taking on Oklahoma City and Columbia, Sunday, February 25th. Pritchard, the delivery, outside to LeFay. That one taken for a ball. The next, Pritchard working quickly, grounded to first. Gloved, stepping on the bag, 3 unassisted. Weatherford gets out number 1 for Pritchard. 1 away, that brings in Cesar Soto. Ten to 1, the lead for CMU. Eagles trying to close this one out here in the top of the 7th inning. Ground ball to short. Throw to first for the out. Good play there. 6-3, quickly 2 away. Pritchard 1 out away from closing this one out. That'll bring in the top of the lineup, Blaine Bessie. The final line for Sebastian Escobar, 6 innings pitched, 11 Ks, 2 walks, 4 hits, 1 run allowed. Quality start for him. He's in line for the win. It would be his 4th of the season. The loss going to be charged to Gregory Ryan, 4 1/3, 5 runs allowed, 4 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Bessie back in the box, 0 for 2 on the day, struck out, grounded out, and walked. Swing and miss there. Pritchard working quickly, he's already ready. Winds and fires in there for a strike. Here's the next. Bessie doesn't offer at it. Full count. Here's the 3-2. That's taken for a ball. A 2-out walk to Blaine Bessie. He's on board for the second time tonight. Brings in Blaine Yarger. Yarger has struck out twice and was hit by a pitch in the third. All of those at-bats coming against Sebastian Escobar. Bessie at first. Here's the pitch. Little inside, taken for a ball. Eagles have put up 10 runs, 9 hits, bunch of walks as well, as that's taken for a ball. They did the majority of their damage in the 5th and 6th innings, putting up 4 runs each in those 2 frames. That's taken, little upstairs for a ball. Little mound visit as Tanner Sears comes out to check on his pitcher. Marcus Pritchard trying to close this one out. He got the first 2 outs very quickly, walked Blaine Bessie, and now Blaine Yarger ahead in the count, 2-1. Pritchard from the stretch, kicks, pitches. There's a strike. And the Eagles 1 strike away from closing this one out. The delivery, not there, that's a walk. 2 2-out walks for Missouri Baptist. They're not dead yet. Alex Adams strolls to the plate. Adams has 2 hits on the day, a double and a single. He has scored Missouri Baptist's only run. Swing and a miss. Adams with a couple hits, 1 run scored. He led off the 6th inning with a single, went around to score in that one as he looks at a ball there. Runner at first is Yarger, runner at second is Bessie. As Missouri Baptist fighting to make this one interesting. That one's taken upstairs for a ball, 2-1. On deck, Cole Robinson, if Adams can extend the inning and the game. The 2-1. Line drive, sinking liner into center field for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Runner advancing to third. A 2-out RBI single for Alex Adams extends the game as Bessie scores from second base. Yarger stops at third. Adams is at first. That brings in Cole Robinson. Runners at the corners. Ground ball to second. They flip to second for the force, and that's the ball game. 10-2 the final. Pritchard closes it out. The CMU offense comes through with 10 runs. Excellent start from Sebastian Escobar. Excellent offensive showing from the CMU lineup, and they pick up their 10th win of the season. They're now 10-2. Missouri Baptist drops to 8-4. The Eagles will be back in action on Sunday. Doubleheader matchup. They'll face Oklahoma City at noon, and then they'll face Columbia at 3 right here in Fayette, Missouri. I hope you all have enjoyed this one as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. For the Hart Conference Network, I'm Austin Bolin saying so long for just a little while from Fayette, Missouri.